Hi, honey, I'm home. Well, okay, I never actually went anywhere, but I've just been really busy entertaining guests, which, I'm not actually sure how well I did. I'm not actually sure how well I did at that because I'm not much of an extrovert. And I might have also gotten sick in the process of being really busy entertaining guests, but that's fine. We stream through it. So yeah, sorry in advance if I start sneezing a lot. Yeah, I bet you did fine. Wouldn't put money on that. Wouldn't put money on that. Yeah, if I sound a little out of breath or if I start sneezing a lot, I've just been telling myself that it's allergies to make myself feel better and it's not anything to worry about. And I think that you guys should tell yourself the same things. Yeah, okay? Do you guys have any weird sneezing superstitions where you're from? Like, I really like telling people bless you after they sneeze because someone once told me that a sneeze is like an evil spirit leaving your body. So to prevent bad luck, you have to tell the person bless you so the evil spirit goes away. But maybe actually we should all just start praying when someone sneezes, because the idea of scaring an evil spirit away through blessings is kind of mean. But if we start praying, maybe we can like help them ascend to a better place, and that would be really nice. I don't believe in those. I say it anyways. I feel like you should. I feel like it's good manners. Also, thank you to pre-stream super chat and gifted memberships. As always, did you guys know that I have merch? And today may or may not be the last day of my merch, because depending on whether or not merch guy remembers to take it down, it'll still be available on the shop for hopefully 24 hours, but realistically maybe like 10. So if you haven't already, could you maybe consider buying the Dizzy Dokuro new outfit debut merch? And if somehow you miss it, maybe you can pick up the Invader anniversary merch instead. Yeah, ordered it last night, Dizzy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. Don't do your job, merch guy. Yeah, don't do it. Boo! Boo! Ordered both actually. Oh, yay! Thank you. You know what? I should start stream. Yeah, I should do that. Oh, hi there. Hello. Long time no see. Hello. Sorry, I'm just like repositioning my mic because it's been a while. Hello. So Aspire, thank you for $5. Welcome back, Dizzy. Missed you and can't wait to catch up with ya. Also, I bought your standee with a whiskey glasses today. Yippee! I saw... I'm gonna see if I can get a photo of them. From the warehouse team. I saw the glass sample. I saw the whiskey glass sample at the warehouse yesterday, actually. I saw it for the first time. And they look pretty nice. And I like the little wood case that they come in. I really like the little wood display case that they come in. So, yeah, I hope that when you guys receive it, you'll enjoy it as well. Thank you. The Monsters, thank you for $20. Hey Dizzy, wanted to send this as a thanks for always liking and retweeting my fan art of you. Oh, of course. I know I'm not the best, but I keep wanting to improve for you, my fellow love bugs. Also, happy birthday to one Pave Loja. Happy birthday, Pave! Yeah, no, I always try to retweet fan art so long as it's like within company guidelines. And if I do miss anyone's fan art, sometimes it doesn't show up on the tag for me. So just at me, I guess. I don't know. I still miss it sometimes. But I always try. Yeah. Thank you and happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Pavlo John. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Are you really the youngest love bug? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Hold on, let me have a sip of my beverage. Sorry, my throat is a little hoarse. He's in his 50s, I think. Pog. I have nothing to say about that, just Pog. Youngest love bug 29. Ah. The Christmas cake bug. Ah. Agent G, thank you for 21 months. Looking forward to the stories you have to tell us. Sheena kind of set a high bar yesterday. What did she tell? What did she talk about? I don't know if I'll be able to live up to expectations because I kind of live here. So I kind of live here. Like, I'm sure for some of them it was a really exciting trip. But to an extent. Because it's not every day I see my friends, but it's every day that I, like, get to eat the food that I'm eating, you know? Like, we had spot prawn, which is like a BC delicacy. And for some of them, this might be once in a lifetime, right? For me, it's like a seasonal thing. It's a seasonal expense. Like, we just all, if you live in Vancouver, every May, June, you shell out like $25 to buy yourself a pound of prawns, and you just go animal style on those. It's lost its purpose completely. Yeah. But yeah, I'll tell more stories in a bit. Let me just get through some super chats real quick. Yeah. Shrimp mention. I really like spot prawn. Spot prawn are infinitely superior to other forms of prawn. Well, I say that, but I probably haven't eaten all the prawn in the world. So there's probably spot prawn prawn that's better than spot prawn, but I haven't had it yet. Yeah. Animal style, isn't it goblin mode? I don't know. Isn't it basically the same thing? I hate shrimp. You might like spot prawn. It's different from regular shrimp because you don't really have to devein it. And it has like a very sweet taste. It's a sweet prawn. Calhoun, thank you for a super chat. Thank you. Angelverse, thank you for 6 months. Welcome back to see how I was hanging with other girls. And I bought your cute anniversary keychain. Thank you. It was fun. But I'm tired. I'm tired as hell. I'm tired as hell. Awaiting rapture, thank you for 4 months. I could use some new whiskey glasses. Ooh, thank you. Red hair cross, thank you for 9 months. Welcome back, Big Bug. Your girl compares talent size but never answer the real question. Who has the biggest caboose? We already know you have nothing. I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. I did a lot of steps. I did a lot of steps this week. Okay? There were days that I was hitting like 20,000 steps. I went up stairs. I did stairs. Surely that counts for something. Surely. Why would you want a caboose? Because I like trains. Chugga 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 choo choo. Chugga 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 choo choo. Madam, thank you for 6 months as well. And the monsters, thank you for $10. Also, can I get a shout out to Little Miss Popcorn Man? He can't catch streams. live because he's been busy heading to Offguy. He's been good to me, like so many other love bugs, and I want him to know. Have fun on your way to Offguy, Bo. We will have fun. Thank you for being a pure-blooded love bug for 23 months. I hope you eat something good. Preferably not at a convention center because it'd probably be like 3 times the cost. Hey, lovely idea here. Great idea here. Love bugs, if any of you guys are going to Offkai this weekend, what if you do a love bug picnic and take a photo for me? What if you organize a little love bug picnic? You could invite other people too. You could invite people, you could invite Ringos. Ringos have been really great to us. Thank you, Ringos. You could invite... You could invite some of the goons. Only some of them, though. You can invite the kindlings. Yeah. The mini moose, the mini booth. Dizzy is not invited, but... Why? Why are you sitting me at a gloomy table? Why are you sitting me at a gloomy table, huh? Just because my alt account is GoomyGirl13? That's discrimination. This is discrimination. Discrimination, I say. Discriminatory. It's for PR reasons. Okay, fair enough. But yeah. How about you guys have a cute little picnic? How about you set aside some time to have a cute little picnic together? Because I don't want you guys spending too much money on mediocre food. You can just bring like bread and meat and stuff and make sandwiches together and get maybe like stop by a bakery and get some little sweet treats. And everyone can bring their own drinks. Yes. What's that called? What's that acronym for that again? Bring your own BYOD. It's BYOD. Bug your own drink. Yes. I got everything but Badaki because my wife would kill me. You just have to explain to her it's not a real woman. Bring your own Dizzy. You could bring your own Dizzy. Lego Larry, thank you for $2. Are you saying you're coming then? I might. Actually, did you know that the Dizzy Dope girl that's been sent out to meet all her co-workers is actually a paid actress? But yeah, I've just been paying some Asian girl to act as me for the last 3 years or so. Yeah. My double, exactly. VZ Gaming, thank you for 5 currency. Help Dizzy took my Daki virginity. Dizzy love. You're welcome, I think. You're welcome. A Canadian. I know you're the armor guy. You don't have to tell me every time. I know you're the armor guy. Thank you for a super chat. Hey Dizzy, armor guy again. I am once again here to tell you I fell off a cliff again and found a male rabbit for bones. What do I... Is this purposeful? Are you on like... a sitcom TV show? Are you like the real Canadian Family Guy? What's happening? Wait, you're not even Canadian! That's in USD! What the fuck?! Fake Canadian! He's undercover. Oh god. Okay, if there's Bones for rabbit, if Bones is girl, then blood. No, that's too edgy. Bones and blood, bones and skin. No, skins. Skins is an edgy UK show for teens where they just do a bunch of drugs. Flash. I do like flesh. Bones and 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 flesh. Yeah. Bones and flesh. Flesh and bones. 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 Fur. No, we're not naming it fur. No. Bones and marrow. Ooh, that's good too. I'll let you choose. It can either be marrow or it could be flesh. And then it'll be flesh and bones or bones and marrow. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your super chat. Silent Sonata, thank you for 5 currency. Any word on how Sakana's merc is dealing with the trauma of its abuse at the hands of a stern crab woman? Oh yeah, she like messaged me when it happened. See, she messaged me when it happened because Sheena was like really worried about it, but like, dude, it's basically his beater car. It's basically his beater. Like, he has multiple vehicles. So it was really late when she messaged me and I was really tired. So I looked at my phone and I texted back, don't worry about it. And I fell asleep, which probably made her worry about it more. But yeah, it was like a non-issue in my perspective. Yeah. Is she forbidden to drive his car? That's between them, man. That's between them. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a really loud slurp. Ah, that's gross! That was really, really gross. I'm sorry. I promise I don't usually drink like that. It's just really hot today. By the way, I haven't opened stream yet, guys. I haven't properly opened stream. Hi, love bugs. I've missed you. Did you miss me? Miss you lots and lots. Can't wait to call you and maybe see you on Saturday. Bunty! You have to post pictures at least. If I don't see you at my meet and greet, okay? Thank you for dropping by, Bunty. A Canadian, thank you for a super chat. I spoke Canadian like that specifically to piss off a cousin from Montreal. I'm not sorry, I will do it again. No, that's totally fair. Montreal is like... the butthole of Canada. Joshua, thank you for $5. I'm going next year, so I will definitely do my best to plan a picnic for at least with Love Bugs going. We have a year to plan Love Bug Brothers. Ah! I'll see you next year then. Otaku Dan, thank you for 50 months. Welcome back, small creature. If I puff out my cheeks, I get bigger. Watch. Big bug. Thank you. So not funny, thank you for 6 months. Clayton, thank you for becoming a new member. Glad to have you. Very intimidating. Thank you. Dizzy defense mechanism. Oh god, it's like one of those stink bugs. That's what they do, right? Like when they like get afraid, or if they know there's a predator attacking them, they ooze out like that smell. It's like that. It's like that. Totally. Yeah. Watching Disney at work is peak living. Oh god. Oh god, I hope you have headphones on. Hello there. Hello there though. Yeah, sorry I've been away. Sorry I've been away for so long. I thought there'd be more collaborations this week, which is why I gave myself a light schedule, because I was just like, well, if I'm gonna be streaming on someone else's channel, it vaguely kind of sort of counts, right? But turns out that when a bunch of girls who love to dilly-dally get together, nothing ever gets done. Yes. Quiet, hello Dizzy, good to see you back. Thank you. Instead you were drafted into warehouse duty. Oh god. It's actually been a long time. It's been a really long time since I've packed anything personally. But that being said, whenever girls come to Vancouver, whenever the girls come to visit, there's always one person, and I'm not talking about anyone in particular, right? But whenever there's a gathering of more than 2 girls in this fucking city, someone asks, oh, so are we going to the warehouse to pack orders? Like fucking clockwork. Guys, ladies, just don't mention it. There's a clear fucking solution. If you don't want to pack boxes, just don't mention it. It's part of the experience. I think it might really be. They yearn for the warehouse. They could avoid it entirely. You could technically avoid Sakana entirely if you come to Vancouver, right? You just have to plan around that. But they don't. They actively, most of the time, it's like the first thing they ask right after landing. It's not, hey, can we go somewhere so I can use a washroom? Do you mind dropping me off at my hotel so that I can freshen up? It's, sorry, we gotta go to the warehouse and pack merchandise? What the is wrong with you guys? What So are we going to go to a warehouse and pack merch? Okay, that's real. I think a lot of them do want to go to the warehouse just so they can see all the merch that's available and take some for themselves. And that's valid. But can you just ask that, ladies? So thank you for 23 months. Congrats on still surviving Canada. Thank you. IB Grizzly, thank you for $5. Dizzy, did you actually kiss a box? If so, base Dizzy love. I know Sheena and Urka did. Urka's lips, like her lip mark on her box, was so sexy. Like I was like, oh, oh, oh. Really? Dude, she posted a photo on Twitter. So you guys can go check it out. Urka's lips are insanely sexy. I saw the post where someone drew the face. No, she drew the face, but like, oh my god, yeah, they're just mega pouty. They're beautiful. Like, what a good feature. Am I jealous? Honestly, a little bit. Like her lips, that lip mark, beautiful. Like beautiful. You guys can go verify, but wow. Just gorgeous. And they have that natural little curve, that natural little smile line. So it's just like, wow. Wow. She should like model for L'Oreal or something, for L'Oreal lipsticks. That was real? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. We kind of peer, I guess she'll talk about it more. I think she'll talk about it more on her stream. But we kind of peer pressured her into doing it. So I feel a little bit bad. But man, whoever gets that lucky box, lucky dude. Lucky dude. Okay, question. Did you go to Montreal or did you go to Vancouver? Because the prices are way different. Vancouver, that's all you need to know. Vancouver, yeah. Everyone came to visit in Vancouver. Vancouver. I'm a sponsor. Come on, Erica. Everyone is doing it. Yeah, and if everyone was jumping off a bridge, would you still follow them? Yeah, probably. Let me switch a BGM, actually. Let me switch my BGM to something else. Maybe this one. There you go. This will wake me up. Sorry, I'm a little... I'm a little exhausted, so I need a pick-me-up song. How much merch did the JP steal? I actually didn't go with them the day they went to the warehouse, so I'm not sure. But I'm sure that they'll be happy to share with you guys. I'm sure they'll be happy to share with you guys on their streams. Sounds like you need some coffee? No, I'm over caffeinated if anything. I'm actually having a tea right now, iced tea. But basically, to make a long story short, I was waking up very early in the morning, so I was probably up around 5 or 6 a.m. every day, and then I wouldn't get home till very late. And when I did, I had to take off my makeup, take a shower, do my skincare, and then crawl into bed and pass out and repeat it the same thing the next day. Yeah. So I have been over caffeinated. And I usually brush my teeth like 3 or 4 times a day. So I've been over caffeinated and I feel like I'm under brushed, so I might book a teeth cleaning or something soon. Yeah. Dizzy coffee time. Dizzy coffee. No, actually. Jiggle, thank you. Do you ever go out without makeup? Yes, but not when JP members are visiting. I care more about how the JP members perceive me, because culturally, going out without makeup is just not a thing that they do there, right? So for me, with the JPs here, I was like, gotta get up, gotta put makeup on, gotta be performatively beautiful, have to clean all my bras. You want to make a good impression? I want them to think I'm at least a little bit more put together than I appear on stream. I want them to think I'm at least a bit more put together than how I present on stream, you know? Damable, thank you for 12 months. I can't believe I've been here for a year now. It's been a joy to have you around, Dizzy. Give yourself all the credit for being so entertaining. Thank you. 30 PS Dirt, thank you for $2. I love Dizzy's daughters, Mari _yeah. I love Mari. Thank you for super chat, 30 PS. Thank you. Was the JP makeup different? I think makeup techniques vary a lot regionally. Like, the way that an East Coast like an East Coast girl and a West Coast girl will be very different just in Canada and I think the States as well. And then Asia also has different styles of makeup. So a popular style of makeup in Japan right now is called Igari style makeup. And it's a focus, I believe, on cute, refreshing, and natural looks. So it's like a lot of blush, very good skin, and a lighter brow, and then simpler eye makeup. So I think that's what's really popular with Japanese girls right now. And then, I don't know, I don't actually know about what's trending right now in terms of North American makeup because, if you guys haven't noticed, I don't actually go out that much. So, yeah. Pro, thank you for a $5. Speaking of teeth, I think my wisdom teeth are growing. Any advice? It depends. It depends. I still have my wisdom teeth. We're growing in on bottom 2. I think I'm okay with the top right now. But basically, if they grow in a way that interferes with your other teeth, you need to get them out. And otherwise, you're okay to keep them. Mine are currently being monitored by my dentist to see if we're ever gonna have to remove them. But they're actually doing okay. I have really small teeth. I have really small teeth. So the first time my orthodontist ever looked at them, he just kind of went like, "Hey, what happened here?" And I was just like, "I don't know. They just never grew in. Like, I don't know." Like, he was like, "Where's this tooth?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't. Is it genetic? I'm not sure. I would assume partially. I would assume partially. She still has her baby teeth. They did a check. I don't think I have any baby teeth anymore. They just didn't really grow in adult size. Yeah. She gargled like that in real life verbatim. No, I probably did. Social cues aren't exactly my strong point. Yeah. Hey Dizzler, how would you rate your proficiency in MS Office? I used to be better about it. I do have a lot of certifications, but I've forgotten a lot of it. MS Office is actually a very, very powerful software if you learn to use it correctly. Spreadsheets, Excel, mwah, mwah, chef's kiss to whoever developed Excel. Chef's fucking kiss. That's all I'm saying. They change it every few years anyway, so you kind of lose it. Yeah, a little bit. But if you get really good at like hotkeys and stuff, it's like, I am God! But yeah. I can also share about this right now. Aside from the dilly-dallying with girls, aside from the dilly-dallying, I also was hosting family in town on and off at the same time. So I think I talked a bit about this in my last stream, but like last week, my dad came over with some of his friends just to see the place, right? They wanted to go touring. And what I didn't know is that actually his friends were set to be around for like a really long time. Just a really long time. So I saw them all again this weekend for Father's Day. Didn't see my mom though, if you were wondering. We're still very estranged. But yeah, basically what happened is I thought it would only be one day with Outerbug and his friends, right? But then his friends drove off to Banff, which is like a little resort nature town tourist trap out in the Rockies, right? And I thought they were gonna go out to Banff, come back and fly out, right? But I guess while they were there, they got into a huge disagreement, like a huge dispute while they were out. So they ended up coming back early and that left my dad in the middle of it. And they were supposed to stay at his place, right? They were supposed to stay with my dad. But because whatever happened was so fiery and intense, okay? There's two couples. Whatever happened is the couples split up and neither of them wanted to pay for a hotel because it'd be unfair. So one couple ended up staying at his place and one couple ended up staying at my place. And now here's the thing. My dad is really particular about public perception, right? It's okay because I already wasn't planning on streaming. But I probably wouldn't have been able to stream comfortably anyways. So my dad's really particular about how people perceive him. And so because I live in a poor neighborhood, he called me at like 5 a.m. on, I think it was Friday. And he explained what was happening to me. He didn't really leave me a choice. He was just basically like, hi, this is how my dad talks, okay? He sounds really tired. He's just like, hi, Dizzy, listen, so you know my friend. And I'm like, yeah, what's up? And he's like, they are going to be coming over tonight, okay? And basically what he told me was like, that I need to, keep in mind, this is 5 a.m. on a Friday. And he basically was just like, I need you to vacuum your place better. Because when we were there last, like weekend or whatever, someone noticed you had dust on the floor. I would have hung up. I was tempted. Yeah, they didn't mention the fucking lack of a couch. No issue with me not having a fucking couch. They just went, her floor is a little dusty. I'm just like, oh, okay then. But then he makes me get on FaceTime with him because apparently he's learned how to FaceTime. And he monitors me as I vacuum my house at 5 fucking a.m. in the morning. But like, here's the thing, okay? What can you even see? What can you see through the front camera of my phone? Okay, I cracked my phone screen recently. There is no way you can tell exactly how dirty or how clean my floors are through the camera unless it's blatant and obvious. It's dust. It's fucking dust. Okay, and also, Elderbug. I don't know who the fuck needs to tell you this, but you're like really old. Your eyes, I know you have an insane glasses prescription. Okay, Elderbug father. You can't even see me clearly, let alone the dust on my floor! So yeah, that was my Friday morning. The parental intuition will guide him. Oh god. He's coping by looking for a vacuuming instead of looking for a dust. You know, you might be onto something. You might be onto something. 10, 12, 85, 07. Thank you for 5 currency. Personal opinion, slurping isn't gross. And that's a weird opinion for a colon-dwelling parasite to have. No offense. None taken. Thank you for a super chat. Demonstrators, thank you for your $2. I now get why you have issues with your folks. Yep. Thank you for super. Uncus Lunkus, thank you for 9 months. Hello again to my favorite voice in VTuber. Aw, thank you. Thank you. This is just his autistic way of spending time with you. I don't actually doubt that. I like fully believe you when you say that. Like I could totally see this being his way of spending time with me. But it's 5 a.m. It's 5 a.m. and I need sleep. I need to sleep, okay? I need to sleep. So yeah, the couple that ended up staying with me were pretty nice. They had like some English, so I could communicate with them. And they only like were around between like, they only came back to sleep basically. They crashed on my floor on these camping mats that they had for Bam. So you know, it might have been better in this case. I didn't have a couch. I didn't. Chat. I want to make a note of this. I don't want anyone spreading rats of how I'm cruel to elders by making them sleep on the floor. I did offer them my bed, and I said I'd sleep on the beanbag, and they insisted for me not to do that. And honestly, I was a little bit fucking offended because what do they think I'm doing in that bed? Okay, it's a clean bed, okay? I change my sheets regularly. Side note. It was also hard adjusting. It was also because I haven't shared a home with anyone since my sister, right? It was really hard adjusting to like basically having roommates for the weekend. Cause I'm not sure if Ember or myself have ever talked about this on stream. But I'm basically a nudist. Like I call with Ember a lot, right? Like we call a lot, right? And basically, unless I'm streaming because I'm paranoid or I'm going out, I'm naked. or like partially naked. So like adjusting to bringing clothes with me into a shower or just wearing pajamas to bed because a fucking, let's just put it out there, Chinese aunties and uncles have no semblance of privacy, so I had to sleep with clothes on because I was so scared they would need something from me and just bust into my room without asking. I have trauma. My parents have inflicted me with trauma. So I had to like sleep like fully clothed, and that was a lot to adjust to. I did not sleep. I slept maybe 4 hours a night. And my regular working outfit is pajamas, right? So I'm wearing regular pants and a regular shirt while streaming right now because I have so many pajamas that I need to put in the wash. No, are you wearing pajamas right now? No. That's awful. It's awful. I hate it. I hate it. I'm in leggings. And a t-shirt. Horrible. But yeah, life has changed a lot, guys, okay? Life has changed a lot since you met me. When I started streaming with Basically Nugs, I still had a day job. I still had like a regular 9 to 5, okay? I might be less functional now. Yeah. I might be much less functional now. Yeah, I remember that. God, I miss those days. No, I don't. I like having a flexible job. I like having a flexible job, but I also think having a flexible job means that my parents feel like it's more okay for them to bother me with very ridiculous, menial requests. I don't know. What even is functioning? I think you're doing partially well. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Remember Brace era Dizzy? LOL. Dude! I kind of miss them. I do not miss the restrictions when it came to speaking or eating, but I miss them for branding purposes. I miss them for the branding. Yeah, adult with fucking braces. It's iconic. Very fucking lame, but you'll always remember the adult with fucking braces. Do you put in the retainer just to pretend? I try to only wear them when I go to sleep because sometimes I start gagging on them because I'm not used to having things in my mouth anymore. Yeah. You had a cute lisp and slur with them. I think I still have a lisp. I think I just never I think I just never got used to talking again, and it needs like serious work and speech therapy now to be fixed. Cheeky Polecat, thank you for the new membership. Meryl Vine, thank you for a $5 sympathetic internet era hug. It's okay. It's okay. At this point, friends of my parents and strangers treat me better than my parents, so I'm not that bummed out about having to share a room with strangers. Little Miss Popcorn, I'm you for 90 months. Hey Dizzy, just started my road trip to Ofka. I just want to say thanks for the driving entertainment. No problem. Have a safe trip, safe travels. Hello, Dizzy, I miss your voice. Hello. Dizzy Tokoro. The speech therapy is actually real. I had a little bit as a kid. Because I'm partially deaf. Yeah. It does help. It's just time consuming, I guess. I think it's a lot less accessible as an adult than it is when you're a child. You're what? I can't hear! I'm hard of hearing because I'm old. I got tinnitus, I understand. Oof. But yeah, where was I on the story? Yeah, I was basically... Okay, so anyways, I was basically splitting a lot of my time between entertaining my family and their friends, and then I guess I don't want to say babysitting, but spending time with a girl. Okay, babysitting sometimes. The reason the words babysitting come to mind, okay, is unironically... No, not mine. It's not mine. It's not Pico either. I actually trust Pico completely when she goes out. You got that right, Sheena. Yeah. You guys got that right. Sheena already said she was called just to chaperone. I don't know why. Because this poor girl, it's not the boat crash. We will be walking anywhere. And she'll just like blank out completely and keep walking. It does not matter. It does not matter if there's traffic. It does not matter if there's a scary looking homeless man in front of her. It does not matter if she's walking the wrong way, like the completely wrong direction. She just keeps going. And so obviously, like the other girls don't really know where we're going, right? And with Sheena just like, basically, you know those babies that just run away from you and so they have to be put on a little leash? Yeah, Mima. So we would be, did you leash Sheena? I considered it several times. Especially, I don't think she realizes it because I never brought it up to her. We were walking down the street and there was a homeless man clearly aiming for her bag. Clearly trying to pickpocket her. And she's like in front of me, right? And the other girls that were walking were also walking in front of me because if we're going for a dangerous neighborhood, I like to walk in the back so I can make sure I have eyes on them at all times. So she's walking in front of me. And then the other girls are further in front of me. And then this homeless man makes a turn. And you can clearly, he is not sneaky about it. He is clearly going for her bag. Okay? And I'm just like, and she doesn't even notice. Like, this is going in slow motion for me. Like, I don't know if it was actually this slow of an interaction or if time just started, like, to stop, right? And so, how many weapons do you carry, Dizzy? Vancouver's not that dangerous. It's pickpocketing at worst. So anyways, so she's walking and this man is clearly about to pickpocket from her. And I just put out my arm and I just push her to the side. And she still keeps walking. She doesn't even question why I have just physically moved her to the other side of the sidewalk. And she never turns to look. Amazing. It really is. It really, really is. So that was like the moment where I was just like, oh no. I have to keep my eye on this one. And there were so many other times where the same thing would happen. Like she just kept walking. So I think I got a really good New York cab call now as a result. Because she's a fast walker too. Sheena's a fast walker. So she'd be like walking and she'd get like 2 blocks ahead of us. And then you just hear me go, Sheena! 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 And then she'd like turn around with like a big smile on her face like, huh? Huh? As if I didn't just like blow out my throat calling for her. No, use that voice again. I'll try not to. I really will try not to. Put a leash on her. I think we have to sell like sad bee. I think we have to sell like sad bee backpacks or something, like leashed sad bee backpacks. Cause then she'd buy it cause it's cute, and then I could just like I could just have her leashed up, and I wouldn't have to worry about her at all. Yes. Can you put a GPS chip on her? I think I might have to. Adult woman, by the way. I think generally she's fine if she's like, you know, by herself and she has a mission. But if we're just like hanging out and walking around, it's like, okay. Where did she go? Oh gosh, she's crossing the street. There's oncoming traffic. Yeah. She just auto walks a little bit. It must be really good for her fitness, though. I think auto walking is very, very good for her fitness. Babysitter Dizzy. I think that's such a horrid precedence. I think if I'm a person to rely on, you're basically better off just giving up. It's sad to say. It's sad to say, yeah. Also, mind if I try your motto? No, go ahead. Go ahead. Yes. But yeah, I was also babysitting my dad's geriatric friends. We're not actually geriatric, but we're practically geriatric. They got me! Here. They got me a bag of macadamia nuts as a thank you. I don't know where the fuck they got these because I don't think these grow in Canada. But they're like still in the shell. And they gave me this little metal key thing to open them, but I'm having a hard time opening most of them. Like I got like 2 so far and I've had this bag for a couple days now. They knew a guy? Yeah, apparently they knew a guy selling nuts. Metal key? I don't know. It's like, oh, did that work? It's like got a little dongle-y looking thing and it's flat, and so I call it key. Yeah. I might be allergic to these. But they're pretty good. Tastes like sunscreen. Yeah. Did you tell Sheena she almost got robbed? No, I thought it was better for her not to know. I guess this is how she'll find out, though. I guess this is how she'll find out. Don't worry, Sheena! Your stuff is safe! All your stuff is safe! I'm checking on macadamia. But yeah. Don't worry, Sheena! I'll protect you! I'll protect your things! But yeah, I had to wake up very, very early to like make a breakfast. Because there's no breakfast place around me, right? I had to wake up like very early in the morning to make breakfast for these old people. And so after the 5 a.m. vacuuming, I was basically up at like 6 or 7 every morning. 6 or 7 every morning, like making... Also, I want this on record. I can't cook very well. I'm not a very good cook. So all I could do was like grill up eggs, throw some bacon in the air fryer and like serve it with rice. But thankfully they seemed okay with that. I was up to make breakfast and then I'd hide at my computer pretending I was doing work so they'd leave me alone. And then after that, I dropped them off wherever they needed to go or to whatever they wanted to do. They spent a lot of time at the fish market. Old people spend a lot of fucking time at the fish market. So I dropped them off. Basically my entire weekend I was dropping them off at the fish market to meet up with my dad, right? And so after that, then I would go back, get ready, get dressed, and then meet up with the girls. So, long story short, I was basically running around Vancouver like a chicken without its head on. I probably look like a crazy person now that I think about it. I probably looked like absolutely fucking insane. But I just really want to spend time with everyone. Yeah. Yeah, I really said let's min-max. By Sunday night, the bags under my eyes had basically doubled in size. Like, I don't think I've seen them that bad in years. And there it was like... I think it might have had to do also with all the eating we've been doing, because I was bloated. But bags under my eyes had basically doubled in size, and I don't think I've seen it that bad in years, and I recently, not recently, but within the last year, had a whole week where I was barely sleeping. I really hope nobody noticed, but if they did, I'm a little embarrassed. Yeah. Zinda Handryer, thank you for a super chat. Love the streams. Thank you for hanging out. Demonstrous, thank you for $5. If you had a superhero outfit, what would it look like? Asking for no discernible reason or future plans. Homelander? I'm kidding. Tom Allthumb, thank you for this currency. You was calling you Dizzy Mama because you looked after him so well. Very cute. Oh, was she? Was she? I'm good. I'm glad I left a good impression. I'm glad I left a good impression on you at least. I don't know. I feel like I'm very, very awkward with phase members. So I never know what anyone thinks of me. So I ended up... Oh my god, there was one night, I think it might have been... I think it might have been Friday, actually, now that I think about it. But there was one night after we had lunch or dinner together with everyone in the company, right? And I had just spent like a lot of time with these girls, but I guess I felt like I was being overly talkative because I don't do very well with silence. Like when other people are quiet around me, I feel weird. Like it's fine if I'm quiet, but if everyone's quiet, I feel super awkward and I get really yappy. So I remember coming home that night. I was just like replaying through all the memories, like all the moments I had with the girls, and I was just like overthinking, I guess, like maybe it came off the wrong way when I complimented someone's t-shirt, or maybe I said something, or maybe I ignored someone because I'm hard of hearing and I didn't hear them the first time. And so I ended up wrapping myself into a little cocoon. Like I closed the door to my bedroom, and I wrapped myself in this little cocoon, and I just laid there, and then I just whispered to myself, or I guess the ghost that lives in my house. I just whispered, I feel like a worm trapped inside of a snail trying to be human. And I got so mentally ill, I deleted Twitter from my phone. Again. So I'm back to not having Twitter on my phone. So if I haven't been tweeting, that's why. You still tweet almost daily, though. I try my best for my PC. I still have it on the tracking phone, so sometimes if I'm around at home, but I don't bring that phone outside. I'll tweet from there. Yeah, you think too much? It's hard not to. Like, logically, I'm like, okay. Logically, I understand. Intellectually, I understand. I have probably given no one I work with a reason to hate me. But emotionally, I'm just like, what if I was like really sweaty and they found that off-putting? Like, oh, I didn't wash my hair this day. Like, what if it smells like oil? Or what if I make eye contact with someone too long and they think that's fucking weird? So I get really in my own head, and then I'll just kind of doom spiral from that point on, yeah. Or, yeah. Callan, thank you for a super chat. Thank you, Dizzy. I should delete my Twitter account. But where else am I gonna get your art? Where else am I gonna get it? You are the epitome of social anxiety. Mm. 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 You know what it is? You know what it is? I'm really good at masking in a professional environment. I'm really, I have this theory. I'm really fucking good at presenting a certain way. Right? Like, I know how to do my hair. Okay, I know how to do my hair. I know how to make myself look a certain way. Okay? And when you look a certain way, people are very willing to ignore flaws in your personality. That doesn't work socially in these circles with peers and friends. And so when I'm faced with a social situation where I'm supposed to be myself and act naturally and like form genuine connections, I don't know how to do it. And I feel like I overcompensate a lot because that's how I would want to be treated. And I think I just come off like fucking insane. I know I do this thing too. Oh god! Oh, I'm getting flashbacks! I know I do this thing too, where I open my eyes really big to show I'm excited. But I think I just come off fucking crazy. And it's like something I'm aware of, but it's just like an automatic muscle in my face. Like, oh, someone goes, "Busy?" And then I'll turn to them. I'll flip my head around like this. I'll go, "Yeah?" And I look fucking crazy. I look fucking insane. Lord Headbeep, thank you for 2 months. Nobody hates you, Dizzy, but other talents and love bugs and everybody else loves you to death. We can all see how much effort you put in. Yeah, but then I'm a tryhard. When I come up as a tryhard. A Canadian, thank you for $5. Question, how mad would you be if Bones was biting and tossing your standee? Should I punish her? No, she could have it, yes. Also 1012 8507, thank you for super chat. Can we call Sheena an IRL escort quest now? I think she's already getting it from a boat stuff. So maybe we lay off. The Monsters, thank you for $2. Dizzy, I feel and do the same thing. You're not alone. Thank you. I know. Intellectually, I know that. Intellectually, I know I'm probably not that bad in person. Just like emotionally and physically, I feel really out of place. I feel, I'm physically small. So a lot of time in group situations, I feel small. Like, I feel like a worm pretending to be a worm living in a snail pretending to be human. I said those exact words to Sleepy too. She was just not like, no, you're fine. Ariel, thank you for super chat. Unironically, you need to bully friends, so get used to it and not make a big deal of your weirdness. I feel like that only works for men. I feel like that's a thing for men. I feel like that's not a thing for girls. I feel like that's a thing that is normal in boy world, but is not normal in girl world, Crispy, thank you for 23 months. I saw a video yesterday called Ducks Explain ADHD, Autism, OCD, Social Anxiety, and I resonate deeply, would recommend Dizzy Love. I've seen a lot of that. With cats. Cats. Yeah, that's a guy thing, not really. Girls gas each other up, guys talk smack but don't mean it. Yeah, I think girls behave a little differently. To each their own. TB Carol, thank you for 13 months. You were standing between her and Robert Picton. Two, you are a hero. I wasn't even standing. This. Can I say he had a fat bend? This fat-bended man was moving at a glacial pace, and I think the minute he realized someone knew what he was trying to do, he just decided to drop it and keep going and look for the next fucking sucker. The fat foot, exactly. Exactly. Zinni, thank you for 19 months. Dizzy, you are very relatable in so many ways. I know you know that you're just hard on yourself, but you're being hard on yourself. Thank you. Red Shipley, thank you for 23 months. They'd still love you even if you were a worm living in a snail pretending to be human. Thank you. Thank you. Do you think I would be able to just pick Sheena up and carry her away? I should be more selective about the comments I'm reading, huh, chat? Don't want to give anyone the wrong ideas. I really don't want to set that expectation. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, that's been keeping me pretty busy. And then I wanted to prepare a travel guide for everyone before the trip, but I didn't have the time to, so I felt really bad. Because sometimes the girls would ask me about what's there to do, what's there to see. I'm just gonna put this out there. Not fucking much. Not fucking much, okay? Vancouver is like the diet version of most major cities, including other Canadian cities. And so we have all the amenities of regular cities, but a shit version of it. So if you were to show someone our amusement park, let's say, when they've experienced Tokyo Disney or Six Flags, they will be disappointed. Like, there's some cool places to eat, there's some cool places to shop and sightsee. And that's it. Yeah, it's the big city at home. Exactly. I used to know a gal from Surrey back in the 90s. It was a lot different back then, I bet. Yeah, you could buy a house. You could buy a house there. As a Vancouverite, I can't even disagree with a statement. No! Specifically because you're from Vancouver. Specifically because you're from Vancouver, you understand. Also, Notorious BSG82, thank you for the 22 months. Thank you very much. Never a harsher critic of you than you, Dizzla, thank you, Inferno Paladin, thank you. Well, no. I do still have parents, guys. I do still have a family. I am fucking Asian, so and unfortunately, I'm not a licensed nurse. I mean, what? But yeah, I didn't have the chance. I didn't have a chance to take them to a lot of the places I like personally. And then personally, I didn't end up doing a lot of tourist stuff. just because of timing. But there were a few days where people separated or they went out without me, so I hope that everyone got to see the things that they wanted to. Yeah. No aquarium. No, I didn't get to go to the aquarium, and I'm really bummed out about it because I love aquarium. I love it, but it's probably still not as good as the one in Toronto. Yeah. It's okay. I'll go back and get a season's pass. Aquariums are the best. They're fun. They're awesome. But the Vancouver aquarium, if I have one complaint, it's that the outside animals, like the penguins and the seals, their enclosures don't feel big enough for them. So it's actually very sad going to see the penguins in the Vancouver aquarium. Yeah. Any tasty fish in the aquarium? I know that you can get black cod on this coast. So if you like black cod, that's good. Bad zoos are very sad. And that's the thing. Vancouver is one of the better animal enclosures in North America because it's a conservation. Everything about the Vancouver aquarium is concentrated on saving animals or adopting animals that would otherwise not survive in the wilderness. And you can argue that let nature run its course, but you know, a life's a life. So a lot of those animals are there because they can't live outside in the wilderness. And for most of the animals, the living conditions are good. But I would say the penguin enclosure and the seal enclosure specifically are not up to par. Hello John, thank you for a super chat. My favorite memory of Vancouver is seeing a small local band named Nickelback open for Seven Dust and Creed in 2000. The Creed was a no-show. I hear Nickelback sucks. I hear they're fucking assholes. They also live out in the boonies, and I hear they fucking suck. Or at least one of them does. And yeah. I like aquariums, but land zoos just feel sad. Agreed. I haven't been to the land zoo in several years though. I don't know if it's different now. The last time that I went to a land zoo, I was basically a fetus. Yeah. Look at this photograph. Yes, that one. Conservation. Can you get conserves of animals? You can conserve their population or something? I don't know how it works. I don't know. I never did have dreams of becoming a marine biologist. Biology was too hard for me. But yeah, didn't get to go to that. There's also, I think, at the art gallery, the VGA, I think there's an exhibit that I wanted. Vancouver Art Gallery. I think there's an exhibit I kind of wanted to see. But despite being downtown, there weren't really any opportunities for me to go see it. I might go see it this week by myself. We'll see. Depends on what animals too. There's plenty of animals that are perfectly happy in enclosures like monkey and raccoons and whatnot. See, I don't think there's any raccoons in enclosures in Vancouver because they just run through our parks. They just run through our parks like little territorial bastards, basically. You'll find them in trash cans a lot. If you look up, you'll find them in trees. They're basically pets. Pests. Yeah, they're basically pests. I don't know. I'm waiting for them to just start domesticating themselves, and maybe I'll buy one, kind of like dogs or rabbits or whatnot. 10, 12, 85, 07. Thank you for 5 currency. With the likes of Romelia Nephis, does Phase Connect count as a conservation? Yeah, maybe. There's a raccoon exhibit in the Toronto Zoo, not in the one local to me, I think. I don't know, I haven't been there in a while. There are monkeys at the aquarium though. You can see monkeys at the aquarium, it's pretty cool. Yes. They're kind of called trash pandas for a reason. I want to see real pandas! I want to see real pandas. I'm thinking of flying to China sometime. I think I want to fly to China at least once before my fucking death, before I eat shit and die. So I can see a real panda. No pandas in Vancouver? No, not to my knowledge, no. No, but you have a punko. I want to see black and white pandas. I want to see a black and white so bad. Or even a brown and white one. That would be really good. Yeah. Doesn't San Diego Zoo have pandas? I want to see them in their natural-ish environment. I actually don't know if San Diego Zoo returned their panda yet. All pandas, regardless of whether they're in Mexico, America, Japan, or anywhere else in the world, belong to China. They just rent the animals out. It's crazy. They have a whole panda economy. And eventually all pandas must return to China to be bred. And that's wild. That's crazy. It's kind of awesome too. Yeah. We have one that is fully Mexican. Yes! I don't know if it's still alive, but if it is, that's it. That's the only one. In their natural environment, where a Chinese dude in a panda costume is trying to get them to breed. You know, you gotta set a mood, right? You gotta set a mood. If you guys want, you can put up my stream. You can put up my stream when you're trying to breed too. And I can shout encouragements at you. How does that sound? No! Why no? Why no? Huh? Thanks? You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Make a voice pack of that. Hey, it'd be like a 2-minute voice pack. I can't sell that. I can't sell that kind of thing. But yeah. I do want to make a Vancouver travel guide eventually, but it'd probably just be like my favorite thing. It'd probably be a lot of ice cream. I know all the best places for ice cream in this city, okay? Did you know that Vancouver has a gelato place of over 300 flavors? It's world record breaking, okay? And they do change the flavors up. One time I got wasabi ice cream from there. Okay, sometimes they have like really interesting fruit flavors. Okay, their chocolate variety is really good. But if you don't like that, there's another gelato place near the Olympic Village, which is really good. And you can buy ice cream bars from there. And they also have like, do you know those little fancy ice creams that come in different shapes at the end of dinner that you can get at some restaurants? They sell that. And that's some of my favorite ice cream. And there's a place on Commercial Drive, which has really good ice cream. I like that place too. And there's actually guys, there's an ice cream festival going on in the city soon. There's an ice cream festival. Yeah. I'll probably be going to some of the locations, but I'm not gonna say which ones because I'm shy. You're gonna have to camp all like 50 locations or something. If you're trying to run into me. Is maple syrup in Canada really good? It depends what you like. There's different levels, I guess. There's different kinds of maple syrups. You can get light amber, you can get a dark maple syrup, and they all taste a little bit different, but it is a major export of ours, I think. Ed Shipley, thank you for $5. Ice cream funds! Let me see. Vancouver Ice Cream Festival. Vancouver Ice Cream Festival 2025. Ooh, there's gotta be 60 plus flavors. Ooh. Oh, I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited. Sounds fun. I hope so. Also, sorry if you guys hear about plane flying overhead of me. Oops. But yeah, I'm getting a little off topic. I'm talking now about the things I want to do next week. But I should probably talk to you guys about the stuff that's been going on last week. Yeah. Did you pack my merch disc? I don't know. I might have. Any box that comes to you with a correct value and variety might have been packed by me. I was like numbering really high. If you watch the collab, the warehouse collab that's on Pippa's channel, you might have heard me just like muttering addition to myself because I didn't have a pen and I didn't have any pencils, so I had to do like all this mental math to just be like, okay, I need 9 pieces of exclusive merchandise, and then the total for these 9 pieces comes out to $120, $130, $150. Okay, and now that I have $150, I need to get another $150 worth of value. Let's go for fillers. Let's see what we already have. They have 7. They have like 3 keychains and 4 acrylics, so I probably only want to put in 1 more acrylic standee. Let's do 6 keychains, and then also this item is $40, and then this one, how many can I fit in the box? Yeah, it made my brain hurt, if I'm gonna be honest. But I hope someone appreciates the variety. And I also got, I think Mari mentioned it that she was getting hungry during the collaboration stream because she hadn't had anything to eat yet. Well, I wasn't that bad, but I didn't go to dim sum with them that morning because a bunch of them went to dim sum. I went to go eat breakfast with my dad at ass o'clock. And so by the time the collab was happening, I was already hungry again. And the thing is, we both had the same thing. Me and the girls, we both ate dim sum. I just had a shittier dim sum. But yeah, we got some hot dogs. That was really nice. Yes. Just oof. I think the thing is, my dad still, Elder Bug still sees me as a little girl. So he still thinks I have a palate of a little girl. And so I actually like a lot of the weird dishes at dim sum, okay? I like cold jellyfish. I like chicken feet. What else do I like? I like trying new things. Right? And then he just orders like 3 things of shumai. I fucking hate shumai. I haven't liked shumai since I was like 3 years old. And so I just have to finish off like 3 things of shumai, and I'm like trying not to vomit as that happens. It's always a horrible experience. Shumai, it's like pork and seafood, I guess. I like hagao. I like most dumplings. I just don't like shumai that much. Yeah. I hate the mushrooms in it. Does it have mushrooms? Something like that. Yeah. Regular dumplings would have been better, right? Xiaolongbao is my favorite, but I also like I love xiaolongbao. I love soup dumplings. I especially like it when it burns a little bit. Like, you know that first bite where you bite into it so you let the steam come out so you don't cause yourself like 3rd-degree burns? I like the tiny bird that comes with that one. Yeah. Pork and seafood doesn't sound too bad. It's a super popular dish. It's just not something I like. Yeah. It's just not for me. It's not something I like. But yeah, they want to go eat a good dim sum without me. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Alright, I'm trying to get another macadamia nut, but these things are hard to crack. I also want to just say, eating with a large group is incredibly fucking difficult. It was legitimately hard coordinating between everyone's tastes. And I never got to eat at any place I really wanted to eat this week. Maybe the hot dogs, maybe just the hot dogs, because I like hot dogs quite a bit. But that was it. That was it. It's like herding cats. Exactly. You're a good host. Well, that's the thing. I don't think anyone really got to try everything that they wanted to eat this week. Like, okay. Here's the thing. On the day that Sheena came in, I had a stream. Right? I had a stream. So everyone was hanging out prior to seeing me. So I was only able to meet them for dinner. And so I asked them what they wanted to eat, right? And since a few girls had mentioned that they were getting sick of Chinese or they didn't like Chinese food that much, and nobody had a preference, I ended up booking an Italian place. And I want this to be very, very clear. There's good food in Vancouver besides Chinese. Okay? And Chinese food can have a lot of variety. But because one person didn't want to eat Italian food, we ended up canceling and going to this chain of restaurants here. I was just like, oh man. And I had to cancel a reservation last minute because I was in stream. I had to last minute cancel a reservation for like multiple people, like a large party of people. And now I can just never go eat there again. Because it was so damn embarrassing. Was that the stream you were doing your makeup? Yeah. We got a diva among the phase girls. No, it was Sakana! It was Sakana! He's the fucking worst, dude. It's so annoying, dude. It's so annoying. And yeah, now I have to wait 6 months for new staff, exactly. You look confused when you eat. Sorry. I should stop snacking. I'm sorry. But yeah. A lot of restaurants are like, in my opinion, heavily the same. Because the person paying for a lot of these meals has like their own personal taste. So yeah, there wasn't a huge amount of variety. I really wanted to show people poutine too. But Vancouver doesn't really have very good poutine places, you know? Because that's more of an East Coast thing. It's very Canadian. And like you can get it on the West Coast. Like I really like, but my favorite poutine? Okay, poutine. Poutine is French fries, gravy, cheese, curds. Oh yeah, Mari talked about liking the poutine she had. I think she had the worst one. She didn't get the original. She had a special poutine, and I was just like, man, she needs to try the original. Or the original poutine is the best. So my favorite poutine are the ones with like more stringy French fries. I forget what they're called. Shoestring? Those kind of fries. But that's not, I don't think that's regular. I think they usually do like a thicker fry. A thicker fry for most poutine places. Yeah. So I wasn't really able to make any good recommendations for that. Yeah. Costco actually has a decent poutine in Toronto. I hate Costco poutine. I hate Costco poutine. Costco poutine is not real poutine. Okay? The cheese curds are good. The gravy is mediocre at best. And the fries are wrong. The fries should be illegal. They like batter their fries or something. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Costco poutine sounds sketchy. A lot of people like it. I don't like it. It's not crispy. It's not. Did you try Smokes Poutineries? I don't know if they still have those around. I don't know if they still have the Smokes Poutineries. But they're basically mini heart attack fries. Basically mini heart attacks in a fry. I like something with more flavor rather than just straight salt, you know? There's a lot of them on the East Coast. I think they might have exited the market here. I don't think they're still around here. Once you try poutine, it becomes an addiction. Yummy. Oh god, now that I'm talking about it, I could really go for a poutine. I could really go for a poutine right about now, yeah. But yeah, what can I even tell you guys? I don't want to spoil anyone's trip. Because for me, it's like, you know, an average weekend. For them, it's like, they only come here sometimes. But chat, you guys tell me what other girls have told you. And I'll see if I can add any context to what they've said so far, yeah. Say your favorite thing that happened. I just like spending time with people. Mari already talked about shopping for Pokemon cards. Oh yeah. Everyone was really surprised by how bad the TCG market is here. Cause it's bad. I think Sleepy mentioned to me that's like 5 times the price. Like even considering currency exchange rates, it's still like 5 times the average. For Pokemon, I don't know exactly about One Piece or Digimon or Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh! I do know that Bandai products go for a little bit higher here on average. Mostly because there's only 2 distributors of Bandai TCG that ship to Canada. And you only get a limited amount of distribution. Yes. So they were really shocked about that. I took them around. The thing is, when I saw everyone, they were telling me like, yeah, we don't care about the price because, you know, like TCG is just so hard to get where we're from. I'm just like, okay, I know a good spot. There's this one neighborhood that has multiple like Pokemon stores. Let's go around there. And then they saw the price tags on all the boxes. I don't know what any of these boxes are, okay? I took them to 3 different TCG stores. And they were terrified. How much is it? I think it varies. But yeah, it's not market value. It's not market value at all in Canada. Maybe if you get more central, you can get things market price, but we don't even, it's rare to see blisters here, okay? It is rare to get your hand on blister packs. That's why I did not hesitate buying Digimon blisters, because I will probably never see a blister pack again in my lifetime. So long as I live in Vancouver, that's it for me. Walmart, GameStop, I don't know what else has blisters. All those stores that typically, there's no Canadian version of Target. But like if there was Canadian Target, none of those stores carry blister packs. Okay? And the thing about blister packs is they're not defined by rate. So hypothetically they have better rates, right? So TCG here sucks in conclusion. Yes. Gotta smuggle cards over the borders. Honestly, that's one way to be. Joe, thank you for $10. Hi Dizzy, going to have to catch the VOD replay, but glad to have you back. I didn't miss you, I swear. I think someone's being tsundere. I think someone's tsundere. Yeah. Dizzy Dokuro's chair, thank you for 1 month. Once you try a poutine, thank you. Fugu, thank you, $2. No China style food fights. Oh, you mean fighting for the bill? You mean fighting for the bill? There was, so at my dim sum, it was me, my dad, and his 2 couple friends who had been fighting. And so he was trying to make them reconcile, right? He was trying to make them reconcile. So his way of doing this was to strategically, we had a table in the corner of a restaurant. His way of doing this was to make them, was strategically to block them in at the table by having me sit like at this weird 45-degree angle, right? To block the waiters from getting to them. So he could pay for their bill. I think it might have worked because I think they ended up driving to the airport together, but I don't know. Advanced payment fight strategies. So yeah, they didn't stand a chance. They didn't because they couldn't get to the bill because my dad used me as a literal fucking roadblock, okay? But I don't think we really worry about who's paying typically when it's phase girls, because if Sakana's with us, he puts it on his card, and then with the girls, you either pay for your own dinner or it's like one person will treat the rest. So it's not really a fight. Yeah. Girls are different. Girls are just built different, okay? Built different from middle-aged plus Asian men. Business expense, unironically. And ironically, if it's with coworkers, I'll claim it, yeah. I think if you are working for yourself and you're eating with anyone, you can basically claim it. But yeah, what else have people talked about that I can mention on stream? I don't want to spoil any stories is the thing. I don't want to spoil anyone's stories. Oh! I did request, and I do know that Mari_en has shared this with you guys. And I did request Cleo IT to share this with you guys as well. But I went to Hot Pot with the girls, right? We went to Hot Pot. And I was in charge of ordering for my table. And so usually when I go eat with FaZe, Sakana just orders a bunch of stuff at once. And so I thought to myself, I should probably do the same thing, right? And so I just ordered like, and also I assumed because they had been traveling, they'd be really hungry. I was wrong. Both Cleo and Mari have very small stomachs. So I did request they share this story because I ordered like 20 plates of meat. And I went hard on finishing them off because no one else was eating. I'm pretty sure I, by myself, keep in mind, each plate of meat is 100 grams. I, by myself, finished 1,000 grams of meat. That was the most I'm pretty sure that was the most I've ever ate. A whole... Is that a kilogram? That's a kilogram? Oh! That's a kilogram. We had a limited time to eat. We had a limited time because it was all you can eat, right? So we had a limited time. I saw the plates, and I saw the plates in the photo. I saw the plates on the menu photo, and they looked really small. So I'm just like, okay, this should be enough for everyone, especially if we're hungry from all the traveling. They were not. They were not. I just... Ridiculous. At some point, I stopped eating piece by piece. You know when you're at hot pot and you got like put the meat and the vegetables in your pot? I just slid my chopsticks, took half a plate of meat, dumped it in my soup, went took it out, cut, and just went, oh! And continued. Thank you. Thank you. I am the food processor of the group. I am. I ate like crazy because I didn't want to leave leftovers. Because you have to pay for the leftovers. You have to pay extra for the leftovers. And that's bad. That's bad manners. So I didn't want to leave leftovers. So proud of you. Good job. Thank you. I did so good. Thank you for the gifted memberships. I will wholeheartedly accept them this time because I deserve them. Because I ate. I ate so much, okay? I ate. I am beating the fucking almond mom 12 almonds and a fucking dream allegation. Okay? Okay! I'm a champion! Yeah! Yeah! Grah! Thank you. Eating more than Lumi and Sheena? Oh yeah. Okay, Lumi can eat. I'll give Lumi this. When Lumi wants to eat, Lumi is capable of eating. Sheena's funny. Sheena's funny because every single time we went out to eat, she would be like, yeah, I'm gonna eat good. Like, I'm gonna eat a hole through Sakana's wallet this time. And then usually, like, we'd be sat, like, next or close to each other, right? And so I'd watch her eat, and she would eat the same, if not less than me. And then she'd be like, oh, I'm so full, I ate so good. And I'd, like, look over at her plate, and I'm just like, Got it. I see. Baby steps, yeah. Michael Maverick, Maver, thank you for $2 gift. I'll cook for the champion. Bring me more meat. Bring me more meat. Her spirit was willing, but her flesh was weak. But we will need to think you after. So all the meat, does that make you dizzy 80? Thank you. Boevo. Cross Eternal TCG. Thank you for $5. I do love all you can eat meat part barbecue places, like this Korean barbecue place I went to for the first time and ate like 3 pounds of fish and meat. Ooh, you got fish? You got fish? Was it good? Manuel Maldonado Pinheiro, thank you for 1 month. This is why you and Ember are so mates. Teehee. Teehee, Ember would be proud. Thank you, Silver Spar. I think so. I think so. Bachelor Chow Now with Flavor, thank you for 17 months. Dizzy is a big girl. Johnny Horseman, thank you for the $2. Saw my upstairs neighbor's wife has a baby bump. Congratulations, she must be early along. Thank you. Yeah, any NASA stories? Has she not shared yet? Has she not shared yet? NASA. NASA's cute. NASA's really cute. We, it was funny because I asked a lot of the JP girls what's like one thing you want to do here while you're in Vancouver, and NASA's thing was she really wanted to try shooting a gun. Unfortunately, gun laws in Canada are pretty strict, so I think she's gonna have to take a second trip for that. Yeah, wrong country. She needs to visit America. We do have gun ranges where you're allowed to shoot, but I think one of them is private, so one of them is so private that you have to have a membership, and then the other one is really out of the way. So I don't think they would have survived the drive out there. Yeah. It's possible, but yeah, it's not easy. Exactly. I did consider just getting them like fireworks or something to play with on the beach, but then I was like, wait, no. Japan has those too. It was hard trying to find restaurants for them because I really like sushi. That's one of my favorite things to eat. But obviously they have better sushi than me, so it's just like, How's Pippa? Did she behave? Pippa's fine. Pippa's actually really great. I think this year, not to be weird, not to make things weird or sappy, I think this year Pippa has really come into her own socially. Pippa has really come into her own socially. So even like with a big group of people, like she's really outgoing and able to speak up. And even when she was tired from driving and stuff, I think she still like, I think she still put in a good effort. Yeah. That sounds really great for her. Yeah. We got, I'm sure she'll tell you guys more. I'm sure her Sleepy will tell you more, but we got, her Sleepy or Cleo will tell you more. But we got, we pulled blind boxes together. And none of us got the blind box that we wanted, but I think we're still really cute. So I have to figure out where to put that. Pippa said now that she sees how easy it is to drive there, when talents come in, she'll probably come up. Aw, that's really sweet. I think the land borders are actually a lot better than air borders right now. But yeah. Labubu blind boxes, God knows. Those are expensive here. I don't know how bad they are in the States, but they're like $60 is considered reasonable for a Labubu here. If you can find a Labubu for $60, that's considered a steal. To put this into perspective, chat. To put this into perspective, Labubus and blind boxes are to women what sports memorabilia and TCG is to men. Okay? It's pack opening for girls. And let's say you're really, 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 really into TCG. Okay? And you know there's a special pack with like God cards that could retail for $300 a pop in it. And the rates are very good. The pull rates are very good. You'd probably spend an extra dollar on it. Or an extra couple of dollars. Same thing. TCG has really hurt my wallet recently. Yeah, it's not a hobby for financially wise. I actually, after this trip, while I was decompressing, I had the thought like, man, I really enjoyed this week with the girls. I should find more hobbies that are offline, right? So I've been looking. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know. Citrus, thank you for $10. My sister keeps asking me for $150 to buy more Labubus. This has been a daily occurrence since last week. Is your sister a baby girl? Citrus, is your sister hot? Cause like, I feel for you. She sounds like a menace, but also everything you've ever told me about your sister means that she's hot. Citrus's sister's got it going on, guys. Got it going on. She's taken for anyone going, aw. Aw. Hot and a menace. Is she single? Do you know about the hot crazy scale? Hot crazy matrix. Let me explain. Okay. Let me explain. Yes? Okay, let me still explain. Because it's good content. Ahem! This is the universal hot and crazy matrix. On one axis, you get hot. On the other axis, you get crazy. Now, as you know, the crazier a girl is, the hotter she can be. Okay? Now, on the hot scale, a 0 to a 5, that's no-go territory, okay? It's no-go zone. And you don't like anything that's a 5 below on the hot axis is bad. Okay? Now, on the crazy scale, every woman starts at a 4. Every woman starts at a 4. Every woman's a little bit crazy, but they can go up to a level 10 crazy. Now, this is okay if she's hot enough. If she's hot enough, this is okay. Because if she's 10, that's still within the dating zone. She's hot enough, that makes it okay. Okay? Typically though, you want a lower level of crazy. So, you're probably looking at an 8. At an 8 on the hot scale. This puts her in the dating, right between the dating and the wife zone. This is a good place. This is a good place. But it's just the reality that the hotter the girl, the crazier she is. What's the inverse of this for men? Looks to money? Well, I guess it would be looks to personality, because if you're hot enough as a guy, you don't really need to have much of a personality to succeed in life. Or hobbies. Right? Oh, height to personality. Ah. Barmy Wood, thank you for $2. Do we have to worry about you stabbing us? Well, where am I on the hot crazy matrix, guys? Where am I? Hi, B Grizzly, thank you for $5. Dizzy, where would you be on the hot crazy scale? I'm curious. Where would you put me, huh? Where would you put me, huh? Orange on a good day? Aw, thanks. Thanks. I like the danger zone. I like the danger zone. But yeah. Hold on, let me have a sip of my drink. I'm getting tired of this song. Let me switch it out for something slightly different. Maybe this one? Guys will look at this and just say, wife. Wife. Well, what's the saying? In sickness and in health? I think that covers mental illness, right? Surely. Kowloon, thank you for a super chat. Wife, thank you. Thank you. Husband, I have spent all my social energy, and now I am burnt out. Now I am burnt out. Go play Rune Factor. I want to play Rune Factory! I want to so badly. But I don't even have an energy for that because, you know, Harvest Moon is a little bit of a min-max game because time does move in it, so you want to use your time most efficiently. So anytime that I feel like I am not being efficient in farming games, I save scum. I save scum and restart the day. And I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that with my own personal time. On Saturday was the busiest day for me because I was up early making breakfast. And then I had to go drop off my dad's friends, okay? And then... No, Saturday was dim sum? I think it was dim sum day. Yeah, Saturday was dim sum, so I had to go take my dad's friends to dim sum. Okay, and then I had to have dim sum with them. And then I had to run back home. I had to come back home. So I basically ate as much as I could very, very fast. And then I left. And then I had to come home for Phase Weekly. And I also had to get up early because I had to set up Phase Weekly before going to dim sum so that I knew I'd have enough time to go to dim sum. Then I come back and then I have to go live for Phase Weekly. I mean, I finish Phase Weekly and by that time dim sum is over. So my dad and his friends wanted to come back to my place. And then there's like a little garden outside. We went to see the garden again. So then I had to show them the garden, right? Not my garden, just like community garden. So I had to show them the garden, and then they like sat around for a while before they decided what they wanted to do next. Which I don't even remember what they did. Oh, I think my dad took them to Stanley Park. So I had to drop them off downtown to Stanley Park. And then I had to go meet up with the girls. Where were the girls now? At the warehouse. And then when I got to the warehouse, I was like, hello? Is nobody here? Because nobody was there. Because nobody was there. Turns out they were in the back of the warehouse. They were all the way in the back, so I had to walk all the way to the back of the warehouse to find them. And I forget what we did after. But it was a lot of running around. That's all I remember. I remember Saturday as a strange blur. Because it was just constant running around. Yes. We were hiding from you. No! No! I promise I'm not that weird and creepy in person. Don't hide. That was my main thing with the JPs too. I was just like, I have to prove that I am a regular functional person this week. Because no one... Okay, here's the thing. I knew people were coming to Vancouver, but very few of the people who actually came told me they were coming in advance. And so this caused massive brainworms, because the only reason I could figure out for that was like, either A, they had plans already, or B, they were like, ooh, let's not hang out with Dizzy because she's fucking weird. And so I was just like, okay, I have to prove. During our mandatory company hangouts that I'm not fucking weird. And so I spent devastating amounts of time. I spent like a devastating amount of time worrying and like panicking over my outfits. Lumi knows, because the day Lumi came out for a bit, the day Lumi came here, we were coordinating our outfits at like 8 a.m. We were coordinating because I was just like, what are you wearing? She was like, I don't know. Are jeans still in? I'm just like, I don't know. I still wear jeans, but I think jeans might be out. What sort of jeans are you wearing? And she was just like, a wide leg. And then I'm just like, I think that's in. And she's like, what are you wearing? I still don't know. And so, oh God. I think I ended up wearing this red boat neck top, like pretty conservative, all things considered, but it had a low back. And then Lumi's top also had a low back, so we were in matching, like we were in red and blue low back tops together. And we both showed up to eat together because we were grabbing a drink at the same time, right? And so I feel like we look like we purposely like, you know, in the cartoons when there's twins that kind of dress up similar but not the same, or like characters that dress up similar but not the same. Yeah, kind of like Team Rocket. So I think we looked like we were dressed up that way purposefully as we walked in, and I was so self-conscious of that the entire fucking time we were eating. Because we also had matching drink cups too, because we just got a drink together. Prepare for trouble and make it double. Oh yeah, Team Rocket fit. No, It was like a black Team Rocket girl and a white Team Rocket girl, like, you know, because the main outfits are black, but then in the cartoon, Team Rocket wears white, so very slightly different. It's like that. Yes. DK1080, thank you for the 14 months. Thank you. So who wore the skirt? I wore a skirt. I wore a skirt, yes. I was in skirts. I was in skirts all week, basically. Because I had to prove I don't dress like a lesbian! Because I had Ember! Because I had to prove I don't dress like a lesbian. Because it was super cold. I think that it was on a few days, yes. But not like that bad. She just lives in a warmer climate. But there's another thing. I wore jeans. I wore jeans on the day I met Yurka, right? And then after that day, I took them off and hung them in my washroom. And then I went to bed, whatever. Next day, I go out. When I come back after going out, I come home and my jeans are no longer hanging in my washroom. Because you don't wash jeans every time you wear them, right? Like usually you hang them up for a while, wear them again. Because you don't want to ruin good denim. You can freeze them if you need to sanitize, right? And then I saw them on... Here I am. Hello, Fire Alarm Chat. I saw them on my beanbag chair. And so I was just like, oh, okay, I guess someone like went into the washroom, wanted to use it, and decided to like remove my jeans and put them on the beanbag chair. I don't really fucking mind, right? Because I know I had people staying with me. Right. So then, I just didn't think about it and I left them there.
We entered sleep mode.
Goodbye, Fire Alarm Chan. For the rest of the weekend. And I think what happened is my dad's friend's wife thought they were her jeans. And I think she accidentally packed them in her luggage. I just got those jeans. I got those jeans specifically for the phase girls coming to visit me because it had butt lifting technology and I wanted my ass to look like I have one. And now I am so sad because they look so good on me. They look so good on me. This is karma, Dizzy. For what? What did my ass do to deserve this? And now they look so good on your dad's friend's wife. I hope she wears them, actually. I hope she wears them because I don't want her to take them home, realize they're not her jeans, and not touch them. Jeans that good are meant to be worn. Jeans that look like that are meant to be displayed. So I fucking pray that she gets use out of them. Serious question, do they have butt lifting jeans for men? Butt lifting jeans for men. Yes. Yes, they do. But honestly, looking at these men, I don't think you want your butt lifted like this. Like, hold on, let me save an image of this. Like, this seems... This seems kind of slutty. cause it's slutty! Cause it's slutty! Is that a complaint, Dizzy? I don't know, it's just a little low rise, you know? Bro showing off to all the love bugs. Mixed messaging, man. Mixed messaging. But yeah. What else? What else is interesting? I guess first impressions. This was the first time I was meeting a lot of them, a lot of the JP girls, as well as Sleepy, Cleo, and Mari _ EN. Everyone's like very nice. Everyone's very nice and friendly. It was honestly, I think the thing is I don't have a lot of impressions because I was so in my head about my own behavior and making sure that they have a good impression of me. So I kind of regret that part because maybe I could have been like better about asking them questions about stuff they like and you know, like things they want to see. But I tried. I really, really tried. I really tried. Is it true you were treating Mari like a daughter? A daughter? Is that what she said? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just treated her the way I would treat anyone else. She's younger than me, right? She's younger than me, so I think that warrants some level of care. I think that warrants some level of care. Like, if I was... like, let's say that I'm on the bus with any girl from FaZe, especially one who's, like, younger than me, I'd probably let them sit first. Also, it's my city, right? So I know, like, what to look out for if there's anything dangerous as well, right? So you kind of have to. I mean, you did call her sweetie. Yeah, I call everyone that. It's not that rare for me, I think. It's not that rare. I think I called Sheena sweetie once when I was trying to get her attention too. Oh, we did have a VTuber jump scare yesterday. We did have a VTuber fucking jump scare. That was crazy. That's what I wanted to tell you guys. Disney is already a Chinese auntie. Don't say that, I resent it. Yeah, so there's a lot of these little stores that are like operate as local markets basically for small businesses in BC, right? So I took Sleepy, Pippa, and Cleo there. But Cleo had like wandered off next door. And so it was just me, Sleepy, and Pippa. And so Pippa was like going through some key changer stickers or something. I can't remember what it was. And she turns and there's boom, a VTuber keychain. And she's like, Dizzy, look. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's common here. And then behind us, we just hear two girls talking about VTubers. And I guess one of them is an artist who's displayed in the store. And she's just like, oh yeah, the VTubers I draw keep graduating. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna move all this merch of them. And I was just like, we all collectively just went quiet and started speaking in whispers. on the off chance that they like know or realized who we were. We got VTuber jump scared! We got VTuber jump scared! Yeah, VTubers are becoming mainstream now. 4 more contacts. This is a store that sells like jewelry, beef jerky, okay? I got nipple covers. At this place. Because they had nipple covers and I was just like, that might be nice. Like, this is not a store you would expect to see VTuber things in. Yeah. Nipple covers? Yeah, little things you put on your chest, on your teats. There are so many questions. I'm trying to answer them as fast as I can, yeah. Spencer's gifts, vaguely similar, with more West Coast vibes. Yes, pasties. Those exactly. Hello, might as well get the nipple covers. Exactly. They have tassels? No, they're normal nipple covers! They're normal! Is that what Sheena and Mari use? You know, I never asked them, but I feel like I should have. I feel like maybe I should have asked. Yeah. That's a regret of mine. That's a misstep on my part, yes. Are they heart shape? Are they star shape? Guys, chat. They were circular. So they could properly cover the nipples. Are you insane? Who has heart-shaped nipples? Name one person you know with heart-shaped nipples. That would be a fucking idea for a VTuber model. Oh my god! R18 agency, please pick up my ideas. Don't make them normal, please. Oops. I bet that's possible with cosmetic surgery. You know what it is? I know burn victims. I know that some burn victims sometimes get nipples tattooed on them because they burned off their nipples. And so they feel like, you know, kind of weird without having nipples. So they'll get fake nipples tattooed. You could probably get the area around your nipple tattooed in a way to make it look like you have natural heart nipples. Yeah. So I guess there are probably, yeah, I guess you probably could have cosmetic alterations done to your body to have heart nipples if you want to. Yeah, that's an idea. No, I wouldn't do it. It sounds painful. It sounds way too painful. But I'm just saying, if someone really wanted to, they could. Yeah. Tattoo nipples seem extreme. Definitely. But some people are just hardcore like that. Oh, and I took... At some point, I took a lot of the girls into a comic store. We went into a comic book store, right? And so... all comic book stores on the West Coast kind of have a scent to them, right? Weed. They smell like weed. And I think for a lot of the girls, it was their first exposure to anything like that. So it was really interesting seeing everyone's reaction. It was really interesting seeing everyone's reaction. Like, I felt really bad. Because I had to, like... because some of them were just standing in the corner with their faces covered. And I was just like, do you guys want to leave? Like, I can take you down the street. And they just... the thing is, everyone wanted to stay together. So they just... I felt really bad watching them just, like, persevere through the weed smell. Yeah. I felt horrible. Horrible. Yeah. Nasa thought it smells yummy. That's crazy to me. That's wild. It's the same smell as skunk. I think skunks smell like very much the same. And I can't say I'm a skunk fan, no. Nuh-uh. Probably better to stick together. Honestly, Vancouver's not that dangerous. Vancouver's not that dangerous. I would say there's like a pocket. There's a small pocket of Vancouver that's kind of dangerous. And even then, if you mind your own business and know where you're going, it's okay. Yeah. I think there's probably worse parts of Canada to be in. Every city has that street or block to avoid. Yes, exactly. Yeah. The bears scare me the most. It's hard for me to say because I grew up in a neighborhood where they weren't uncommon to see, but not the the cities aren't like that, but the suburbs are. The suburbs you might see a bear or two. And generally, the rule of thumb with that is stay inside and call a professional to deal with it, and you'll be fine. They're more scared of you. They're more scared of you than you're afraid of them. So no, just don't touch, don't approach, and call a wildlife professional the minute you see them. That's it. Actual bears, like brown bears, grizzly, I think it's mostly brown bears, not grizzlies. It might be black bears too. But the more common animal is a coyote. Guys, I was sharing so many fucking lame ass Vancouver facts. I was sharing so many lame as hell Vancouver facts while the girls were here. Like we'd be passing by old homes and I'd be like, oh, just so you know, this is a heritage home. Heritage homes is a status that homes in like Vancouver can receive if they've been can register and receive because they hold significant historical and cultural value. Usually most heritage homes are over 100 years old. They're usually built in 1912. I think we were at the Vancouver block or something. I was just like, I'm surprised I retained so much knowledge from high school. Because none of this is stuff you would hear in your day-to-day. This is stuff you only hear in the classroom. I was really surprised. Cleo was actually asking me to take her to historical sites, and I was just like, oh, well, you could go to Gastown and you could see Blood Alley. The reason Blood Alley is named the way that was is because back in the day, there were a lot of butchers that opened in Blood Alley, and in the morning, butchers would go into the Blood Alley and they'd dump out all the like drained blood from the animals that they prepared that day, and so the street was always paved in blood. I was just like, wow. Like, to them, they were just nodding along like, and to me, inwardly, I was super impressed with myself because I was just like, whoa, I've retained so much historical knowledge. Holy shit. Welcome to Vancouver. Our voice acting industry is here somewhere. Oh god. Oh god. There is no voice acting industry, okay? There's no animation industry, which means there's no voice acting industry. And even then they're unionized to hell and back. His Dizzy history major confirmed, like, yeah, local history only. Did you get any donuts? You mean Lee's Donuts? I love Lee's Donuts. I've recommended Lumi to get Lee's Donuts multiple times. But I think No, that's the thing. She was so excited because every time she comes to Vancouver, I tell her you should get these donuts. And she's just like, ooh, donuts. Like that, right? And every time she ends up not being able to get donuts because she comes too late or there's a huge lineup or something gets in her way, right? Well, this time she was so excited. She was so excited and she was just like, I'm gonna get Lee's donuts this time. But we end up being so busy the entire day that she comes through. She never has an opportunity to get Lee's donuts. And she's like, maybe I can get them in the morning. But she, like, Lee's Donuts doesn't actually open early enough for her to get the donuts before she has to go back. So then I feel really bad for her. That night, I go back to my place. I go back to my apartment. My dad and his friends got me a dozen Lee's donuts. And I feel horrible because I'm not able to get them to her in time for her to experience Lee's donuts. Did you tell her? No. No. I thought about it. I was like, hey, Lumi, would you want to swing by my place in the morning before you leave to have a donut? And I was just like, no, I want to keep all these donuts for myself. It is not her destiny. Evidently not. Evidently not. Now she'll know. It's a 50-50 chance whether or not she'll see this. There's a 50 chance. It's something to strive for. True. You know, I should just keep them away from her. I should just keep them away from her so that she'll constantly have a reason to come visit me. That's the only way. That's the only way I get people here, right? I have to give them a reason. That's probably why Sakana doesn't ship out their stuff on time. He's trying to get them to come to Vancouver on their own. Yeah. So we can pack more merch. We call it motivation. Exactly. Now that I'm talking about it, I really want donuts. I'm sorry I'm talking about food so much. That's just all there is to do in Vancouver. I guess I could talk about my new outfit bundle, which is leaving the store tomorrow or later today. I'm not really sure. Did you guys know that apparently I'm gonna be signing some of the postcards that go out with a bundle? I didn't either until last night. Yeah. It was news to me as well. Sign idol sign. Okay, so I've already decided on my signature, right? Like, I have a signature. I kind of want to update it. Because I was signing stuff this week. By the way, to anyone who ordered, or not anyone, to anyone who got a birthday reward from my birthday stream last year, it should be going out now. I'm so sorry it's taken this long. There was a horrible misunderstanding. I can't show you guys on stream, but so basically what happened is there was a huge delay because we were waiting on an item to come in because it kept getting sent back to China. And so there was one item that was holding up everything else in my bundle, right? So that happened, and then all my bundles started shipping out. And like, basically the moment that item arrived, bundles started going out. And then I guess the warehouse staff weren't looped in that there were special bundles that needed to be sent out. And so I had to like tell Sock, and I was just like, hey, can you make sure that my birthday gifts are sent out? Then he didn't know that those were supposed to be signed. Those bundles were supposed to be signed. That was part of a birthday gift. And so he sent them out. We thought he sent them out without letting me sign them. And so I had to write these huge apology letters, these one-page apology letters to all the winners about why their bundles weren't signed. And I sent those to Aiko to send. I handwrote these, okay? I got cramps. And I sent these to Aiko to send to the winners, right? That's sad, don't worry. This is not the end of the story. I sent those to Aiko, and then she looked at them and she's just like, wait, Dizzy, where did you get these names from? These are so wrong. These are all wrong. And then I was like, huh? And then Aiko goes like, yeah, this is a list of winners. And so I had addressed all of the 2023 top donors instead of the 2024 ones. Because I had the wrong Excel sheet. And then we thought we had sent extra bundles to my 2023 birthday winners. And so we're freaking out about that. But they just got free merch. And that none of my winners, none of my birthday winners had received anything. And then turns out, Sakana just assumed for some reason that my birthday merch winners were already in the merch system and this wasn't a special order. So turns out, he was just fulfilling regular orders. And nobody received the special bundles yet. And so I still had time to sign everything for the special orders. And so I signed them all this week. And they should be shipping soon. Along with Dorb. But I still just have a bunch of apology letters sitting in my room and I don't know what to do with them. Send them anyways. I don't even know if my 2023 birthday winners still watch me. Are you guys watching me? Hello? Hello, hi. Save them for future yabs. Yeah, I'll just white out the names. I'll just white out the names and change the names. Ever screw up so bad you didn't screw up at all? Yes! Apparently! Apparently! Yeah, so those will go out very soon. Enjoy your bundles, enjoy the Dorb. And also, yeah, I might update my signature soon. So if anyone has merch that was signed for me between years 1 and now, 2 years, between 2023 and now, then that's gonna be early Disney signature, and you should charge as much in your resale. And then moving forward, I might switch to a different one. We'll see. I gotta practice. I want to make one really cute. Calvin, thank you for the 25 currency. Wait, it's been 2 years. It has been 2 years. Yeah. Your birthday is in August. Yeah, and I don't know what to do. I was supposed to work on it this week, but I ended up goofing off instead. I love to dilly-dally. I was not made for hard work, okay? I was meant to dilly-dally. It's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Do a cooking stream or something. I feel like if I do those too often, it's not as special anymore. I do want to make banana bread though. Chat, how long can I leave bananas in the freezer for? Like, when do they go bad? Quite a while. Yeah, I've had bananas in the freezer for like over a week now. Because I want to make banana bread or banana pudding. I just haven't found the time to. So maybe I'll make that on stream. In the fridge, like a year. In the freezer. In the freezer. You did peel them, right? Am I supposed to? Well... Oh, I don't think it matters too much. I just find it easier if I peeled. Okay, well, you know, we'll figure it out. Like all things on this channel. We can figure it out. Yeah. I think the freezing makes them mushy, harder to skin afterwards. Oh, I see. Maybe I'll just eat a frozen banana. I've always wanted to try that thing you see in anime sometimes. Choco banana. Choco banana on a stick. But I really don't like tempering chocolate. Like, if there is one cooking task I absolutely fucking despise, it's tempering choco banana. Or tempering chocolate. Because it's hard. It's actually hard. But I do want to try choco banana. There's always money in banana stands. I think that's an Eastern myth. I think that's an Eastern myth on par with a phoenix and a kitsune, okay? Because I've only seen it in anime and I've never seen one in real life before. You could be a little lazy and just melt some chocolate on a stove or microwave and dip with banana, but then the chocolate doesn't have good chocolate feel, you know? There's no chocolate feel in the chocolate. Tenma isn't real. No, we just hired a chihuahua. We just hired Chihuahua to play a kitsune, guys. Duh. Laziness gets you lower quality chocolate texture. Exactly. Don't let Tenma hear it. A chihuahua with a drinking habit? Makes sense, right? It makes sense. What else? What else did we do this weekend? I'm trying to think of all the stuff. It was just a lot of bonding time, I guess. We spent way too much time at the warehouse. I think everyone just wanted their stuff. Oh, but I did get a Jelly Hoshimi hoodie. Pre-release. You guys will get them eventually. But I did get my own Jelly Hoshimi hoodie. I don't know why though. When I took it out of the packaging, not the 4XL one, but I did grab a 4XL one accidentally at the start, and then I looked down and I realized it was a 4XL, and then I gave it back. I gave it back to the staff and I took a medium-sized one. Here's the thing. Chat, just be warned. Just be warned when you receive your Jelly Hoshimi hoodie. I don't think Lumi had this problem. But mine came out a little sticky. when you're unboxing your Jelly Hoshimi hoodies, consider wearing gloves. Just consider wearing gloves. And put it in the wash as soon as you can. Covered in real jelly? Evidently, I guess Jelly knew I was gonna open that particular one. I was just like, I choose you, Dizzy. Okay, I think I need you guys to spread those wraps now. Jelly picked Dizzy over Loon. Yes, that's the one. That's it. That's the one. She learned about her wife's reading materials. Oh my god, I fucking resent that. I fucking resent that, guys. When Jelly messaged our group chat, and was like, do you guys really fucking read, like, white woman smut? How did I get lumped into this? How was I lumped into this shit, okay? I don't read white woman smut. I read yaoi. Depending on your perspective, it might be worse. Yes, I'm clearly a Fujo. It is loudly displayed. I am screaming it from mountaintops. If you are ever anywhere near the fucking Rocky Mountains high, and you hear, I love yaoi, it's probably me. Thank you. I just want to clear my name of these allegations. She's a 10, but she loves yaoi. 11. 11, yes. Doesn't yaoi qualify as smut? Actually, it's art. It's high art. Thank you very much, you casual. Exactly. It's hentai and it's art. It's hentai and it's art. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I need to... I do need to get back, I think, to regular schedules. So we're doing a lot of streams this week. Let me go quickly check what we've got going on. I feel pretty guilty. About taking 5 days off at a time. So tomorrow we have 2 streams, Civilization and Coffee Craft with Invaders at 6 p.m. PST. I think it's might be PDT, I don't know. And then it's on Thursday we'll have an out of character stream, members only. So make sure you renew your memberships for it, guys. Hold on, let me actually check. The reason I had it scheduled originally for early into this month was because I know that's when a lot of people have gifted memberships. I really do try not to like pay gate too much content, but I don't know. I feel a little weird about doing the out of character streams now publicly. Okay, it's not. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. So we'll be doing that on Thursday. Friday, I'm gonna take a day off. Zig, thank you for renewing your membership. Thank you for being a Pure Blood Love Bug. And then Saturday. Okay, I know a lot of people have been verbally asking for this one. I don't think it's gonna do that well on this channel. Try to prove me wrong. Oh, you can't? You can't because I specifically scheduled this one for off-Kai? So I wouldn't feel bad if people don't show up? We're finally doing Digimon Survive. And then on Sunday we're doing an old anime cons react. It's gonna be after off-Kai ends. It's gonna be after off-Kai ends. I will be streaming all throughout the weekend of off-Kai. But for those of you at the convention, don't worry, there will be special content for you guys as well. And I will be doing a meet and greet at the booth on Saturday. I believe it's like 4:30 p.m. PST. Let me just check. Yeah, 4:30 till 5, right before Jolly and right after Urika. So I'll see you guys there, hopefully. Or you guys could have a coordinated attack. You guys could have a coordinated attack where none of you show up, and then you make me feel really bad. And then Sunday stream will devolve into a mental illness stream. And I know you guys like lots of those. So hopefully I'll see you guys then. Please go support the girls with a panel as always. And yeah, Silver Spire, thank you for a super chat. Thank you for streaming this weekend for those of us not going to the call. Yeah, no problem. I know that traveling right now is kind of hard for a lot of people. I know traveling right now is kind of hard for a lot of people. And also I know not everyone like wants to be in California during this season, so I'm happy to provide content. Invaders actually tried. We actually wanted to organize some sort of marathon event or something for you guys this weekend, but it kind of fell through because we genuinely couldn't think of a game to play together. But we will do our best. We will do our best to stream for you guys. Yeah, isn't it on fire again? Is it actually? Is it actually? I know it's really warm there. I know it's really warm there. I think Urika was complaining about it. That's too hot. So, that, yeah, I'll try to put things out. And if you miss any of it because you are at the convention, don't worry. I'll be here when you get home, okay? Okay. Okay? Okay. Okay? California is only good for motorcycles and shipping. Isn't it like pretty hilly? Isn't there an actual area called the Beverly Hills? And everything surrounding it is a hill? Isn't that kind of horrible for bikes and cars in general? Motor vehicles? Okay, Auntie. Stop! I fucking hate the Auntie allegations! Okay, I am an auntie. I do have nephews. I don't like being called auntie. No woman appreciates it. Name one fucking woman who desires that behavior. I don't like it. Dude, last year at Off-Kai, we'll tell this story just because it's topical. Last year at Off-Kai, I'm like walking down the stairs. I'm in a long dress, okay? I'm in a long dress. I go into the kitchen. And Hina. Hina literally went, "Oh, Dizzy, you dress just like an auntie." I pause. I put down my orange juice. I walk back up. And I put on a mini skirt. Why is it that anytime I'm not showing flesh, everyone accuses me of being an aunt? Every fucking time! Who says that shit? I am an aunt, but I'm not an auntie. Asian aunties are different, okay? White aunts are still hot, okay? White moms are like... White aunts and white moms are like Stacy's mom. Asian auntie has very negative implications to it. You don't become an Asian auntie until you're 70. It's different. RB Grizzly, thank you for $2. Dizzy, do you prefer One-san or Nurse or just Dizzy? Dizzy, please. Michael Maverick Maver, thank you. You're an aunt, I'm an uncle, wanna be drinking buddies. I'm youngish! I'm youngish! Oh, Deuce, thank you for 23 months. Hello, dearest. Do you know what my nephews have to call me? I am not just their aunt. I'm their youngest aunt. Get your shit together, chat. Get your shit together. I am not the aunt. I am the youngest aunt. If they refer to me to another person, they don't say my aunt. Okay? They know better than that. They say my youngest aunt, Dizzy. Thank you. Oh, Deuce, thank you for 23 months. Hello, dearest. Hello, hello, hello. The aunt. Yes. The aunt. But yeah, I'll be here all weekend. I might be a little sick, so my voice might come and go, but I'll figure something out. Until then, I've been yapping for a while, so I'm gonna give it a rest and maybe go see if I can pick up donuts. Until next time, I'll miss you guys. Bye. Also buy merch.